Nikolai Valuev is a former Russian professional boxer. Valuev is a former two-time WBA World Heavyweight Boxing Champion, and the current record holder as the largest boxer ever to win a world title. Valuev's world title fight record stands at 8 wins and 2 losses. He holds notable wins over John Ruiz and Evander Holyfield. Valuev officially retired from boxing at the age of 36, following a majority decision loss to David Haye in November 2009. Biography: Valuev was born on August 21, 1973, in Leningrad, Russian SFSR, Soviet Union. He also had a Tatar grandfather. He has 3 young children, daughter Irina and son Grisha. His third child, son Sergei, was born on July 30, 2012. In his professional boxing career, Valuev has been defeated only twice by Ruslan Shugov and David Haye. Valuev is a Russian Orthodox Christian. During his youth he played water polo and basketball. Valuev has written a book in Russian called My 12 Rounds, with the help of prominent Russian sports journalist Konstantin Osipov. The book discusses his life in general and his boxing career in particular. For that book, Valuev received an award from the government of St. Petersburg. The book was presented in St. Petersburg on February 5, 2007. In January 2006, Valuev was accused of assaulting a security guard at the Spartak Ice Palace in St. Petersburg, Russia. No criminal investigation was ever launched by local police. Boxing career: first reign as WBA champion. In 2005, Valuev squared off with WBA heavyweight champion John Ruiz, and won a 12-round majority decision, becoming both the tallest and heaviest champion in boxing history. In his first defense he defeated challenger Owen Beck by a third-round technical knockout in Hanover, Germany. In October 2006, Valuev fought Monty Barrett and defeated him with a technical knockout in the 11th round. In January 2007, Valuev fought Jamil McLean in St. Jakobschale, Basel, Switzerland. Valuev won the match, successfully defending his title, after McLean was not able to continue the bout after injuring his knee when throwing a punch near the end of the third round. Loss of WBA title to Shugov. The title defense was held on April 14, 2007. Shugov defeated Valuev by a majority decision. Valuev changed trainers, from Manuel Gabrielian to Alexander Zimin, who coached the old Soviet Union amateur boxing team. On September 29, 2007, Valuev won against Jean-François Bergeron in Oldenburg, Germany, by a 12-round unanimous decision. Second reign as WBA champion. In a February 16, 2008, title eliminator, Valuev defeated former title holder Sergei Likhovich from Belarus, winning every round at the Nuremberg Arena in Germany. The victory earned Valuev the right to face Shugov for the WBA title again, the only man who had defeated him in his boxing career. He was scheduled to face Shugov for his WBA title on July 5, 2008, but Shugov pulled out with an injury. Valuev instead fought John Ruiz for the vacant title on August 30, 2008, and the WBA decided to make Shugov champion in recess. Valuev defeated Ruiz by unanimous decision to regain the WBA heavyweight championship, with Valuev and Shugov set to fight no later than June 26, 2009 to determine whom the WBA regarded as their champion. Their scheduled rematch on May 30, 2009 was cancelled due to Shugov's viral infection, and on July 24, 2009, when the WBA published their official ratings as of June 2009, Shugov was no longer the champion in recess, but the number 1 challenger instead. Valuev's first title defense of his second reign as WBA champion was against the 46-year-old, 4-time heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Holyfield, on December 20, 2008. Before the match, Valuev weighed 310.8 pounds, nearly 100 pounds heavier than Holyfield at 214.3 pounds. After a rather uneventful match with no knockdowns and few punches thrown by either fighter, Valuev won a widely disputed majority decision. In response to the controversial result, the WBA announced plans to investigate the decision. Loss of WBA title to Haye. In his second defense, Valuev lost his title on November 7, 2009 against former unified and lineal cruiserweight champion David Haye in Nuremberg on points. Retirement from boxing and health problems. Valuev announced his retirement from boxing in a Russian newspaper 3 days after the loss to Haye on November 10, 2009. In 2010, Valuev's doctor went on record saying that he is treating Valuev for serious bone and joint problems. Valuev underwent 2 operations that required at least 6 months on the sidelines. Valuev confirmed in 2013 that medical advice was one of the reasons he is not planning to make a comeback in boxing. Acting career and advertising. Valuev's first role in a film was a cameo appearance in the German film 7ZWERG Euro der Wald ist nicht genug in 2006. In 2008 Valuev played the main role in the film Stonehead by Filip Jankowski, playing an ex-boxer who lost his memory. A film took the main prize at the film festival window to Europe. After the success of Stonehead, it was announced Valuev was being filmed in 2 new films at the same time. Nikolai Valuev has participated in several photo and video advertisements of various products and services. In November 2009 he signed a promotional contract with a German sausage manufacturer, making Valuev the face of the company's advertisement campaign for 5 years. Nikolai Valuev is also planning to open a family restaurant in Germany. In August 2010, Valuev signed a promotional contract with PokerStars Poker Portal, which is going to achieve professional success in this game. Valuev's distinctive appearance and fame have occasionally attracted the use of his images in advertising without his permission. In particular, the Penza Theatre Contemporary for some time before the movie showing the film, where Nikolai Valuev acts as a man who punishes the audience disturbing others. Nikolai Valuev, upon learning about this, sued the theatre for damages amounting to 2 million rubles. In 2011, Nikolai Valuev is involved in the advertising power of Interschool as well as in advertising MTS. Political career. In December 2011 Russian parliamentary election he became a member of Duma through the United Russia Party. On December 17, 2012, Valuev supported the law in the Russian parliament banning adoption of Russian orphans by citizens of the U.S. Involvement in other sports. In 2011, Valuev became the general manager of Russian national bandy team and he also has as a task to develop the so-called Russian hockey in the country. He is also the vice president of the All-Russian Bandy Federation, too. Bandy is considered a national sport in Russia. Nikolai Valuev Boxing School. In 2009, Nikolai Valuev, together with a group of coaches, created Nikolai Valuev Boxing School with offices in St. Petersburg and the Leningrad Oblast. The school is based on 3 types of age groups: pupils, students and adults. School pupils participate and compete in various boxing matches, including the Valuev Cup Youth Boxing Tournament, which became a regular competition in St. Petersburg. Valuev Youth Sports Foundation. The Valuev Foundation was opened on September 13, 2010. The fund was established to promote regular physical exercise among young people to enable children of different social backgrounds play sports, to further their education and strengthen the principles of sport, as well as spread the ideals of sports into other areas. Filmography, 2001, The Town, Issue 89, 2003, Playing Without Rules, Cameo, 2006-7ZWERG Euro der Wald ist nicht genug, Cameo, 2008, Rockhead, Yegor Gullivin Rockhead, 2009, Path, A Prisoner Nicknamed the Beast, 2009, Fight Without Rules, Nicholas Shafts, 2011, Antique Watches, Cameo, 2013, Bigfoot Files, Himself, Professional Boxing Record, References. External links, Professional Boxing Record for Nikolai Valuev from BoxRec, Valuev Interview, German, personal page from promoter, Russian, official personal site, Boxing Encyclopedia.